So development architecture means the monolithic, microservice, hybrid, and there is so many other. But most famous is monolithic, microservice, and the hybrid. But the pure microservice is very rare because it's very difficult to find out, but many company build. Many company build nowadays, pure microservice. So pure microservices benefits are huge, means you are separating everything separated from one service to another service. But problem is you need a lot of people. Your maintenance is high. Technically maintenance is not low. If we build the TS for you from day one, the pure microservice, we need more people, more database, more resources. Okay, it's good or bad, that's the different thing. And that's how the manager make the decision. That's the business make the decision. IT will tell you, well, you need the $5 million to build this microservice-based platform. Or tell me, I want to invest $2 million. So I'll go with the monolithic. Because why? It's not the developing the functionality. Actually, all the money goes into development team. The most of the money goes to the software developer, quality assurance, cloud ops engineer, architects, DevOps engineer, database engineer, mobile app. Actually, the 90% money goes to the development team. And the 10% is infrastructure cost, basically, in many cases. And that's how the decision comes. Well, we have the $2 million investment. Let's go with the monolithic. Can it be a little bit different way? Well, why not you spend $3 million, we're building the hybrid for you. Make sense? So again, business make the decision because they are the one who is investing the money. And that's how the decision comes. It's not the developer make the decision, I want to build the way I want. That's not how it works. Nobody can make a decision. It's a business based on the business investment. Architect actually talk to the business back and forth. Senior manager talk to business back and forth and educate the business. Hey, if we build the microservice, this is the benefits. If we do not build the microservice, this is the disadvantage. While yes, we can go with the monolithic with this investment, but you need to consider in the 5 years, you cannot scale this application on the way you want. In the business, well, what else you guys can do for us? Well, let's do with the hybrid. Let's do something else. So this kind of things, purely architect and the senior manager and the business side discussion back and forth. This big decision comes from there. Then the development team is start. They actually develop how the decision has been made. It's not the DevOps engineer has a high impact for the deployment, but they do not have any decision making approach. The quality assurance engineer, you already know how the approach is happening. Your testing is not going to change. You will see the API, you will see the databases, you will see the UI, nothing is changing. But knowing the microservices, there is some good thing is because you are testing the multiple services. You are testing the payment services, then also you go to the user management services, and you go back to the chat services. Each of the services can have a different database, different programming language, different front end, different back end, and that's the benefits of the going microservice approach. Your one service can have a Node.js, another service can have the Python, another service can have a Java, another service can go Golang. Everything is possible on the microservice because they are all separated. And end of the day, what they do, they all produce API. So regardless where you write the code, they all produce what? API. So the system is working through the API and the message broker. I'm not going over the message broker now, but more major things is API. They are developing, you are developing everything you want, but the end of the day, everybody see the API is consuming, API is producing, and API is consuming. Yeah.